Maggie Huskisson. She's the queen of the scene. Talking finance news with a hint of the obscene. But there's a secret that she's trying to hide. Beneath that smile, she's got a darker side. Whoa. Sabi on Wall Street, counting those Bitcoin stacks. Yeah, Maggie Huskisson, she's got a few cracks. She's a brain dead wonder.
Welcome, fellow financial survivors, to the debut episode of Apocalypse Finance. I'm your host, Maggie Huskisson, and I'm a very professional financial expert. Your government is on a money printing spree. They're sending it overseas. They're lining their pockets deeper and deeper. And look, yesterday, your dollar was worth 10,000 sats. And today, it's worth 6,000 sats, which means your money is literally dying. And nobody likes dead things. In today's market news, Wall Street closed mixed with the Dow Jones rising only 0.2%. Meanwhile, everyone's anxiously awaiting the inflation data, hoping it might give us a clue into the Fed's next move. My clue? Forget the Fed. All you need is Bitcoin. Unlike the Fed, Bitcoin doesn't need a bailout. It's here to bail you out. Of what? The financial apocalypse. Now let's go to our favorite market maker, Gary Gensler, for his expert opinion on the crypto market.
Right now, unfortunately, there's significant non-compliance, and it's a field which is rife with fraud, abuse, and misconduct.
Gotta love Gary. He's always looking out for the little guy. No wonder he was such a fan of Sam Bankman-Fried. Check out what this guy was going to do for the world.
I wanted to get rich not because I like money, but because I wanted to give that money to charity.
Wow, that's so generous. At the peak of his wealth, Sam was worth $22 billion. Think of all the good that must have done.
Our cryptocurrency billionaire Sam Bankman-Fried has been found guilty on 7 counts of fraud and conspiracy in one of the biggest fraud cases in US history.
Turns out, not a whole lot. Found guilty on all 7 counts, including securities fraud. Looks like throwing your money at sponsorships, Super Bowl ads, and rumor has it every politician with a pulse couldn't keep this guy out of trouble. It's funny, because in cryptocurrency, you can create a token out of thin air. But a get out of jail free card? Not so much. And they say Bitcoin is volatile. At least Bitcoin's value is going up, proving it's more reliable than a CEO's promises, and apparently, their investment strategy. In other news, SBF isn't the only crypto exchange CEO that's been running into trouble lately.
Binance has agreed to plead guilty to willfully violating the Bank Secrecy Act, knowingly failing to register as a money transmitting business, and willfully violating the International Emergency Economic Powers Act.
So, CZ from Binance has been in the hot seat, pleading guilty to breaking anti-money laundering laws in the U.S. Shocking, right? But let's put this in perspective. If I had a Satoshi for every time traditional banks and dollars were used in shady business deals, I'd own the whole blockchain. It really makes you wonder. In finance, is it less about the currency and more about who's holding the ledger? All of this FUD in the crypto market is emboldening Senator Elizabeth Warren to push for a central bank digital currency.
That banks do wrong. If you think we could improve that in a digital world, the answer is sure you could. But in that case, let's do a central bank digital currency.
She says it's to fix what banks are doing wrong. Honestly, I think she's thinking, if you can't beat them, join them. But make it digital. Pretty much, they're saying, hey, we've seen how well decentralized currencies have worked so far, so let's do the same thing, but with all the control. What's next? Digitizing the dollar, but still charging ATM fees? Well, that's all for today's Undead update of the world of crypto. Remember, I'm here to guide you through this financial apocalypse one Bitcoin at a time. But now, I want to hear from you. Drop your questions and your wildest crypto theories into the comments below, and who knows, next week you might be the highlight of the episode. Stay invested, stay informed, and most importantly, keep your wallets, safe. This is Maggie Hosterson signing off.
Maggie Hosterson, she's the queen of the scene. Talking finance news with a hint of the obscene. But there's a secret that she's trying to hide. Beneath that smile, she's got a darker side. Whoa. Side beyond Wall Street, counting those Bitcoin stacks. Yeah, Maggie Hosterson, she's got a few cracks. She's a brain dead wonder living in plain sight, but she's making money move every single night. Living that double life, she's a zombie tonight. Don't worry about the vibe, she's just taking a bite.